from last week. What happened last week in my life. I'm using this Lawn Fawn paper, these card inserts that I will be using, and I don't end up using that camera even though you see me cutting it later. Some puffy hearts and just items. I pulled out items that I think would work with my color scheme, which is that teal and pink, and a couple of little ephemera pieces. As you can see, this was a fun week for my kids. So I'm cutting this camera because the events that happened this week for them, I assumed I would use this camera because there's a lot of photo opportunities. I didn't end up using it. So again, putting some washi tape at the top and at the bottom, and there will be a strip of washi down the middle or across the middle. And then I'm cutting this because it was too long, but I still want those rounded corners, so I am gonna chomp off those corners to give it like I never cut it kind of look. And then yeah, pretty much that's kind of what that card is. As far as if you've been following along, you'll know that my kids are with my parents and in-laws for the month, and it's just us two and the dog, and you can definitely see the dog misses them. So that was kind of him sitting on my son's bed looking out the window. And then it was a slow week. Monday, Tuesday, I sent out a lot of post office stuff for my nephew. It was his birthday the 21st, but they celebrated it last week, the week before, and I sent him a box. And for their birthdays, I sent them a box filled of whatever theme their birthday was. And this year it was like camping and Star Wars, so that was that. And then in the middle of the week, my mom and my sister took my kiddos and the nephews to Disneyland. And of course, my kids are they've grown up in Disneyland when we lived in California. So they absolutely cannot get tired of Disneyland. They went and rode. Finally, they got to ride Nemo and the Pirates. It was open and available for them. And with the changing theming of Splash Mountain, they were able to enjoy Splash Mountain. And now that the boys, my nephews, are able and tall enough to get on the bigger ones, the bigger rides, they definitely enjoyed that. As far as the weekend, my husband and I, we decided to do Grubhub. So we went and did Grubhub to have extra cash for us. And it was just a really nice time just spending it with my husband, riding around along. And with that extra cash, we decided, hey, let's go to the movies. So we went to the movies on Saturday, which was a lot of fun. And we had a heat wave. So being inside of the theater, it was really nice to just be in the fresh air. And I got to eat all the popcorn by myself without having to share with any kids. And then my family, at the same time, they went to a lavender festival, and they took the opportunity. I don't know exactly where they go when they went to the lavender festival. They have it every year, but it's really beautifully decorated, and that same farm does like Christmas tree, pumpkin stuff, apple picking, and they set up these really pretty areas where it's a photo opportunity, and they kind of went dressed up and they did pictures, and it was really nice to receive some pictures from them all dressed up and stuff. So they did. My sister loves taking pictures, so she's the family photographer, and she does really well. She does the editing, she does all that. If she wasn't a teacher, she would definitely be a photographer. But that was the week. That was pretty much, it was a slow week, and I'm so excited because the kids are coming home, and actually you'll see that layout next week as I'm super excited for them to be home. They still have another full month of vacation. They don't go back until September. So it's going to be really fun to have the kids to ourselves for the next month, and we'll plan birthday stuff because August is the birthday month for us, and back to school, and another birthday in September. So that will be fun. Thank you so much for spending time and checking out my layout. Like I said, we are halfway through the year on this, and I've enjoyed documenting our year. Thanks, and until next time, bye.